Hello there, and welcome to Wisdom World. Today, in this corner of the internet, we'll be diving headfirst into the fascinating realm of ideas, learning, and personal development. So, if you believe that time is indeed money, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Time is money. Chapter 1. The Currency of Time. The currency of time serves as a foundational pillar for the entire book. Here, the author introduces the captivating analogy that time is akin to currency. Just as we trade money for goods and services, we make similar transactions with time, allocating it to various activities and endeavors. The chapter initiates a profound discussion on how our choices regarding time allocation define the value we derive from life itself. The chapter opens with a vivid comparison between time and money. The author suggests that, like money, time is a limited resource. Each individual is endowed with a finite amount of time in their life, and how they choose to spend it carries considerable consequences. This analogy highlights the scarce nature of time. It encourages readers to ponder the true significance of their time-related decisions and how they impact their overall well-being. The chapter invites readers to reflect on how they spend their time. The author argues that the way we invest our time is indicative of our values, interests, and priorities. Furthermore, the chapter delves into the concept of opportunity cost, a fundamental economic principle. The author explains that every decision involving time comes with an opportunity cost, the value of what could have been done with that time instead. This concept compels readers to think critically about the trade-offs they make daily. Indeed, by introducing the concept of opportunity cost, the author emphasizes that our choices have tangible consequences on our lives. This perspective encourages readers to assess whether their current time allocations align with their long-term aspirations. The chapter also underscores that time, like money, can be invested, wasted, or mismanaged. This raises thought-provoking questions about the importance of intentional time management and the potential dividends of investing time wisely. As the chapter draws to a close, it leaves readers with a compelling notion. The way we value and allocate our time holds the narrative of our lives. Just as we carefully consider how we spend our money, we should extend the same scrutiny to our choices about time. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Busyness. This chapter delves into a fascinating topic, the illusion of busyness, and challenges our perceptions of productivity. The author takes a critical look at the prevalent culture of busyness in today's society. This culture often leads us to believe that being busy equates to being productive, but the chapter uncovers the fallacies behind this notion. The chapter begins by dissecting the societal norms that celebrate busyness. The author argues that busyness has become a status symbol, portraying one as important and indispensable. However, it questions whether this busyness genuinely leads to meaningful accomplishments or merely perpetuates a cycle of constant motion. This chapter challenges the conventional view of busyness as a measure of success. It prompts readers to examine the motives behind their busy lifestyles and whether the activities they engage in align with their true goals. The author introduces the idea that the pursuit of constant busyness often masks a deeper fear of idleness. The fear of not being productive at all times drives individuals to fill their schedules with activities, even if those activities don't contribute to their overall well-being. Moreover, the chapter highlights the negative impacts of this constant busyness on mental and emotional health. It explores the phenomenon of burnout, an outcome of relentless busyness, and underscores how it can diminish our ability to engage with life in a meaningful way. The chapter encourages readers to reconsider the definition of true productivity. It advocates for a shift from mindless activity to purposeful engagement. By doing so, individuals can reclaim control over their time and focus on pursuits that truly matter. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of carving out moments of stillness and reflection. It proposes that by embracing moments of quietude, individuals can foster creativity, mindfulness, and a deeper connection to their goals. Chapter 2 dismantles the illusion that busyness equates to productivity. It prompts readers to reflect on the value of intentional activity and to seek a balance between purposeful engagement and moments of respite. Chapter 3 Prioritization and Productivity. In this chapter, we explore the realm of prioritization and productivity, how we can optimize our time usage for maximum value. Chapter 3, aptly titled Prioritization and Productivity, invites us to reflect on the ways in which we manage our time. It's a chapter that delves into strategies for effectively allocating our most precious resource, time itself. The chapter commences by emphasizing the significance of identifying our most valuable tasks, the ones that align with our long-term goals and aspirations. The author introduces the concept of the 80/20th principle, suggesting that a small fraction of our efforts often yield the majority of our desired outcomes. The 80/20th principle highlights the power of focus. By identifying and investing our time in high-impact activities, we can achieve remarkable results with less effort. This concept encourages readers to evaluate their to-do lists with a discerning eye. The chapter goes on to discuss the idea of time management as an investment strategy. The author draws parallels between managing time and managing financial investments, proposing that effective time allocation can lead to long-term dividends. This investment mindset encourages readers to analyze the potential returns of their time expenditures. By approaching time as a valuable resource to be allocated wisely, individuals can make informed decisions about where to invest their efforts. The chapter prompts readers to consider the long-term implications of their choices. It encourages them to differentiate between tasks that offer immediate gratification and those that contribute to lasting growth and fulfillment. The chapter also discusses the importance of setting clear goals and objectives. By defining what we want to achieve, we can streamline our actions and ensure that our time is spent purposefully. Furthermore, the chapter addresses the concept of multitasking. The author argues that while multitasking may seem efficient, it often leads to reduced focus and decreased overall productivity. The chapter advocates for the practice of single tasking, where individuals give their undivided attention to one task at a time. Single tasking enhances concentration and quality of work. By immersing oneself fully in a task, individuals can complete it more efficiently and effectively, ultimately saving time in the long run. As Chapter 3 draws to a close, it leaves us with the crucial idea that time management is an essential skill that can be honed over time. By prioritizing tasks, embracing an investment mindset, and practicing focused engagement, we can optimize our time usage and enhance the value we derive from each moment. Chapter 4: The Psychological Price Tag. In this chapter, we'll explore the fascinating intersection of time and psychology, and how our perception of time affects our decision-making. Chapter 4 takes us on a journey into the hidden aspects of time, the ones we often overlook in our busy lives. This chapter delves into the psychological dimensions of time and the intricate ways it influences our choices. The chapter opens by discussing the concept of time scarcity. The author reveals that our perception of time as a limited resource can have profound effects on our behavior and decision-making. When we feel time is scarce, we tend to rush, make impulsive choices, and experience stress. This chapter brings attention to the psychological underpinnings of our relationship with time. By acknowledging the impact of time scarcity, readers can become more attuned to how it shapes their emotions and actions. The author introduces the concept of the time value trade-off. This refers to the decisions we make when we weigh the value of our time against other considerations, such as money or convenience. By revealing the concept of a psychological price tag, the chapter invites readers to be more mindful of how they evaluate their choices. It encourages us to re-evaluate activities in terms of the intrinsic value they bring to our lives rather than merely their time cost. The chapter also discusses the influence of time on our decision-making biases, such as the present bias. This bias leads us to prioritize short-term pleasures over long-term benefits, often resulting in choices that may not align with our overall goals. Furthermore, the chapter sheds light on the importance of cultivating a time-affluent mindset. This mindset encourages us to view time as a resource that can be managed and expanded through mindfulness and deliberate choices. The chapter's insights on developing a time-affluent mindset suggest that we have the power to reshape our relationship with time. By practicing mindfulness and aligning our choices with our values, we can create a sense of abundance in our lives. As Chapter 4 concludes, it leaves us with a profound understanding of the psychological dimensions of time. By recognizing the ways in which our perception of time's scarcity and value affect our decisions, we can empower ourselves to make more conscious choices. Chapter 5. Beyond Work and Work-Life Balance. Chapter 5, titled Beyond Work and Work-Life Balance, takes us on a journey beyond the conventional notions of career and personal life. It delves into the complexities of finding equilibrium and embracing a holistic approach to life's priorities. The chapter opens by challenging the prevailing emphasis on work as the primary source of identity and fulfillment. The author suggests that placing all our value in our careers can lead to an imbalanced life, where personal relationships, leisure, and self-care suffer. This chapter prompts readers to question the all-encompassing nature of work and its implications on overall well-being. It encourages us to explore other facets of life that contribute to a more fulfilling existence. The author introduces the concept of work-life balance, emphasizing that achieving harmony between work and personal life is crucial for mental and emotional health. However, the chapter takes the concept of work-life balance a step further. It proposes that the term balance might not accurately capture the essence of what we seek. Instead, the author suggests that it's more about work-life integration, an approach where different aspects of life are interwoven in a meaningful way. The idea of work-life integration transcends the traditional boundaries between work and personal time. It allows individuals to find a rhythm that suits their unique circumstances and aspirations, leading to a more fluid and fulfilling lifestyle. The chapter also explores the role of leisure and relationships in our lives. It argues that dedicating time to activities we enjoy and nurturing meaningful connections contributes to our overall sense of happiness and well-being. Moreover, the chapter encourages readers to consider self-growth as an essential component of a fulfilling life. Engaging in continuous learning, pursuing hobbies, and focusing on personal development can enrich our experiences and add depth to our sense of fulfillment. By advocating for a holistic approach to life, the chapter reminds us that our well-being is a multi-dimensional puzzle. It invites us to consciously allocate time to various aspects of life and craft a narrative that reflects our values and aspirations. As Chapter 5 concludes, it leaves us with a compelling notion. Life is not just about work and career achievements. It's about finding a harmonious blend of activities that nourish our minds, bodies, and souls. Chapter 6. Cultivating a Time-Abundant Mindset. This chapter offers a thought-provoking conclusion to the book, exploring the concept of a time-abundant mindset. In the concluding chapter, titled Cultivating a Time-Abundant Mindset, the author invites us to shift our perspective on time. This chapter encourages us to embrace mindfulness, presence, and gratitude as pathways to extracting more value from each moment. The chapter opens by exploring the idea of mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the current moment. The author suggests that by immersing ourselves in our experiences, we can enrich the quality of our lives and deepen our connections with others. This chapter brings attention to the power of mindfulness in shaping our experiences. It urges readers to slow down, savor moments, and let go of distractions to truly appreciate the richness of life. The author introduces the concept of the time paradox. This paradox highlights how the perception of time can vary based on our level of engagement. When we're deeply engrossed in an activity, time seems to fly by, while moments of boredom or waiting can stretch on endlessly. The chapter also explores the notion of time affluence. This refers to the feeling of having enough time, a state of mind that can contribute to greater life satisfaction and reduced stress. The concept of time affluence challenges the scarcity mindset that often accompanies our busy lives. By embracing the feeling of having sufficient time, individuals can reduce feelings of rush and reclaim a sense of control over their schedules. The chapter suggests that gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating a time-abundant mindset. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives and acknowledging the value of each moment, we can enhance our overall well-being. Furthermore, the chapter encourages us to infuse our lives with activities that foster growth and fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, learning a new skill, or simply spending time with loved ones, these endeavors contribute to a more rewarding and time-enriched existence. The chapter's insights highlight the interconnectedness of our mindset and our experiences of time. By adopting a time-abundant mindset, we can transform how we perceive and utilize the hours in our days. As Chapter 6 draws to a close, it leaves us with a profound message. Time is not merely a resource to be managed, but a canvas on which we paint the story of our lives. Thank you for listening. We'll be delving into carefully selected books that are packed with wisdom, insight, and valuable lessons. So share and subscribe so you never miss a moment of wisdom.